Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Hello, welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, and today, dog park dangers every owner must know before visiting. And I have Bob saying hello to everyone. That's his way of saying hello to everyone. And today is Prime Day, the big day. We finally got here. Let's decide what are we gonna give Bob today? Frisky's Party Mix or Temptations? Let's go with the Temptations. We're gonna go with the Temptations. I know. We're gonna go with the Temptations. There you go. Why don't you eat that? Bob misses me, right? When I go to the park, when I'm outside with Charlie, Bob comes here, he sits here, and he's waiting for me. And I'm not here to do the show with him, right, Bob? Because I'm live with Charlie in the park. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Again, dog park dangers every owner must know before visiting. Before we start, it's Prime Day. If you're not getting pet deals and you're not shopping Prime, let's shop Prime for them pet deals. And I'm going to show you where to go, what's the best deals to look for. It all comes down to you, right? And if you won one of those $10 Amazon gift cards, congratulations. Okay, let's start with some jokes. I love laughter. And first joke, the dog who thinks mud is a wellness treatment. There's always that one mysterious mud puddle. My dog found it, rolled in it, and strutted out like he just came back from a luxury spa mud wrap. Only difference, this one comes with parasites and shame. The dog who thinks everyone wants to be tackled. He ran full speed at a stranger carrying coffee, jumped on them like they were long lost family, and wagged proudly. The danger: hot coffee, angry humans, lawsuits, and zero remorse. The dog who treats the fence like a challenge. Dog parks are fenced for safety unless your dog is secretly auditioning for Ninja Warrior. He squeezed through the tiniest gap, sprinted to the parking lot, and looked back like, catch me if you can. The dog who thinks trash is treasure. He sniffed around the bushes and found an Asian half eaten sandwich. Swallowed it whole before I could stop him. Pretty sure it was from the Bush administration and equally toxic. The dog who thinks the big dog section is a UFC ring. He's a 12-pound terrier, but the second he sees a Great Dane, he charges in like he's Conor McGregor. The danger? He has no idea he's snack size and no life insurance. Done. Good cat. Conor McGregor and no life insurance. That is a funny one. The dog who treats shared water bowls like a party punch bowl. He drank from the shared bowl, then stuck his paws in, then lay down in it. The danger? Germ soup. But hey, he hydrated and exfoliated. The dog who thinks random dogs are his exes. He meets another dog, sniffs once, then acts like they have a long, bitter history, growls, glares, and throws shade for the rest of the visit. The danger? Ruined play dates and neighborhood gossip. I hope you like my jokes. I hope they get funnier with and funnier with time. Bob, do you like my jokes? Do you like my jokes? Yes or no? Yes or no? Tell him. Tell him you like my jokes. Huh? Tell him you like my jokes. Okay. Bob likes my jokes. As long as Bob likes my jokes, I'm okay. All right, dog park dangers every owner must know before visiting. Dog parks are a fantastic way to exercise your dog, socialize them, and enjoy the outdoors together. But they're not without risk. Many pet parents don't realize that hidden hazards like germs, parasites, aggressive dogs, and unsafe environments can put their furry friends in danger. In this show, episode, we uncover the dog park dangers every owner must know before visiting so you can protect your dog's health and make every trip safe and enjoyable. Before we do that, let's talk about Prime Day. What kind of deals did you get on Prime Day? Let's check them out. If you go to hlcpets.com, on there you're going to see the banner, right? And let's go there now. Let me show you. So you have all kinds of deals with different pet companies. But if you scroll all the way down, and you click on here, that's right. What are we going to get? Prime Day is here. Tail wagging deals. Shop Prime Day. Supporters, dogs with sensitive skin. You have the Purina Pro plan. Great deal there you can get, right? Scroll down. Did you know now on Amazon they have pet prescription, one stop shop for everything? It's about time, Amazon. We needed that, right? All you need is your veterinarian information. Check out, put your veterinarian information, and that's it. You'll get it by a third a company that sends it out for Amazon. You can shop by category. All right, Prime is here. You can also shop by the biggest brands, right? But before we show that, let's see it. It's Prime Day, right? And I mean, look, you can over here on the side, dogs, cats, fishes. Let's do dogs. Why not? All right, you got everything you could think of, right? Machinery here, indoor, outdoor, a cam pen. You got the dog camera, keep track. Oh, I have these here. The Stella Chews. I do. I have these here. I feed that to my dog. This is the meal topper for dogs. Maybe I can order some and take advantage of the deal, right? I also have the greenies. Where the greenies at? I have it here somewhere. I also have the greenies. Oh, there goes the meal mixer super Stella. I have that. I also Health Science Diet 20% off. Great deal. I mean everything you could think of here, they have it. 17% off this, real good. All right. We'll get back to this. But I do want to show you that you can shop by the biggest brands. That's right. Let's go to Hearts. Shop for your dog, for cat, dog diaper wipes. Yeah, look at this. I got to restock. It ran out. Delectables. But I do feed my cat delectables. And let's watch this real quick.
Hey, well, there, grab more delectables. You know, like that lickable cat treat.
Delico what?
Delectables.
Delickables?
Delectables.
Delickable delectables.
Yes. Just hurry.
Must be delicious. Got it.
Delectables lickable treat. Deliciously delectable delectables.
Cats love it. All right, we're talking about dog park dangers every owner must know before visiting. And I'm going to give you four of them. Number one, the biggest mistakes owners make at dog parks: not supervising their dog closely. Dogs can get into fights, eat harmful things, or wander into danger if left unattended. Bringing unvaccinated, untrained, or sick dogs, which puts all dogs at risk of illness and conflicts. Ignoring signs of stress or aggression in their own or other dogs, leading to avoidable fights or injuries. Failing to pick up waste, spreading bacteria, upsetting others at park users. Letting their dogs overwhelm shy or smaller dogs without understanding dog body language. Very important. So the biggest mistakes owners make at dog park. Now, I'm going to be traveling throughout New York City. I'm going to be visiting many dog parks throughout the Bronx, Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island. I visited about last week about three parks. I believe two. One this week I visited. I got ringed out. The last park I visited was Fort Independence. I went to Van Cortlandt. I went to Seton Park. So yeah, that's three parks right there. You want to say hi, Bob? You want to say hi? How you doing? How you feeling, Bob? How you feeling? You okay? You okay? You okay? So I visited three parks. What did I see? What's my observations? Well, the first one, Seton Park, there was feces on the in the large dog park area, and it looked like it's been there for a while. You could tell it was covered, and it's just been there for a while. And someone wrote me a text and said maybe it's a toy. I said no, it's not a toy. That was feces, dog feces. Yes, and I speaking to pet parents who were shy, didn't want to come on camera, obviously for the interview. But that's my goal, to get most parents to interview, ask them questions. But off camera, some of them say, yeah, there's some pet owners who upset them. They don't pick up after their dog. And listen, just like in everything we do, there's people who are going to upset you because they just, a lack of words, have no class, right? You know, if you have a child, for example, I used to be a preschool teacher, and my first goal when I went to the park, right, to bring them, I used to have to bring them class of 25 kids, right, 2 to 5 year olds. There's a couple of teachers there, obviously, and first thing we did was do a walk around before we let them play. We made sure there's no broken glass, there's no food remnants left behind by other kids. We make sure that there was no drugs laying around. These are things you look for, right? Same thing with a dog. What's the difference between a dog and a child? There's no difference. They're human. They're both. Yes, it's a dog, but it's a human dog, right? It's alive, right? It has feelings. It has a heart, and it feels, right. If you allow a dog to eat remnants of food with broken glass, what's gonna happen? It's gonna get injured, right? Same thing with a child. So, it's your responsibility as a dog parent to do a walk around before you let your dog play. And again, just like I'm saying here, the biggest mistakes owners make at the dog park is you leave your dog unsupervised. I see it all the time. In the three parks I went to, most dog owners, I mean, maybe because they visit the park a lot, they feel like they know the park. But even if you're a frequent visitor to the same park, you should still do a walk around. There are crazy people out there who want to harm others just for the sake of it. And that's why it's your job, your responsibility, just like you would with a 2 to 5 year old. Before you go to the park, make sure you do a walk around. You walk around, make sure there's nothing that's gonna harm the pet. Thank you for listening, Bob. Bob is listening to me very intently today. He thinks I'm saying important things. Are they important, Bob? Huh? So yes, these are the biggest mistakes owners make. Again, ignoring signs of stress and aggression in their own pets. You have to read the signs in terms of body language. If your pet feels uncomfortable with a dog, listen, maybe skip the inside of the dog park and do a walk around. Walk around with him on the leash and just take a stroll with him, down the park. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to just bring him to the park and play everything. Maybe he doesn't want to play the dog, right? Maybe he wants to just walk, spend some time with you one on one. There's nothing wrong with that either, right? Okay, number two, how to protect your dog from illness and injury. Make sure your dog is up to date on vaccines and parasite prevention before visiting. Avoid peak crowded hours if your dog is anxious or small and could get hurt. Bring your own clean water bowl and avoid shared bowls that may carry germs. Watch your dog at all times and redirect them from unsafe areas or behaviors. Check your dog for ticks, scratches, or cuts after each visit and clean their paws. All right, let's go over this in more detail. Uh, if you see me live, right, I showed you I bring my little doggy bag. What does my doggy bag carry? Well, I have hand sanitizer, I have wipes, I have two dog drinking bowls, right? I have a disposable one, or not a disposable, but a plastic one where you can wash it easily, doesn't weigh anything. And then I have the classic one where it's a little bit deeper than this one, a little bit thicker, right? And what else? And I have my pet first aid, right? My pet first aid kit. Very important, right? So the bag must weigh less than 5 pounds, and I carry it with me. You never know. For example, the pet first aid kit. You never know. Maybe another dog gets injured, and you're to the rescue, right? You saved the day with your pet first aid kit. I'm sure those other pet parents are gonna love you and maybe make you part of their network when they see that you're so prepared and you love dogs so much that you bring your little doggy bag. But sharing bowls, water bowls, I know that you want to be, friendly. But again, if you watch previous shows, right, you don't know what, uh, if the other dog has all their shots and vaccinations up to date. You don't know what kind of long term or short term illnesses they may have. And I've listed a couple of viruses and germs that you can catch from saliva and shared bowls. So let's avoid that. I know we want to be friendly, but sometimes being friendly can cost you a lot of money. All right, it's time for pet breaking news. And for pet breaking news, I'm going to have two pieces of news for you. Again, my heart goes out for Texas. I believe the body count now is 108 and counting. And it's sad because I used to run a after school preschool, a camp, and let me tell you, that's a parent's worst nightmare. The staff, the manager, everyone that works and has anything to do with these camps. I mean, when children die, it's sad. It is truly, truly heartbreaking, and there's no words that can you can put together to tell a parent, your child is dead, your child's not coming back. As a parent myself, it's just, it's some way you don't want to be, right? You don't want to be the news announcer or giver of that type of news. But my heart breaks for them, and I hope that the searches. I know right now that something I'm noticing in the news, right? And I know it's the news, but they want to blame somebody. This is not the time to blame people. Yes, questions got to be answered. There's got to be accountability, but right now, let's try to save as many children, adults that can be saved, animals, pets, cats. You don't hear too much about dogs and cats being saved, but let me tell you, there's a lot of dogs and cats that were probably injured, you know, in that terrible slide and water uh, uh, issues that they had. So, but the two breaking news today: escape the dark days of summer. Petco invites pets and their humans to sniff out toys, treats, and belly rubs. So Prime is not the only one that has deals, right? Petco's coming out with its own deals, and I'm gonna take you there. And then the second piece of news: 25 dogs released during the Mali fire evacuation found safe. And let me take you there to show you. So this is Petco, and this was by the PR Newswire, and San Diego, July 8th. Petco is giving pet parents a reason to step away from their screens and shop in person with their pets. From July 8th through July 13th, customers can receive 20% off the entire in store purchase when they bring their pet into any Petco location nationwide. And whoa, what a great deal, right? So 20% off store purchase when you bring your pet to Petco. When July 8th through July 13th, Petco locations nationwide present coupon at checkout. Visit. Also, there's a coupon. Wait a minute. To access the barcode, let me click on it. Let's see what happens. So this is the coupon. All right. So wait a minute. Don't just show up. Don't just show up. So, valid, free membership required, valid Petco in stock, invalid, must present barcode along with your pet or photo of pet, receive discount. Max discount $30. Exclude RX brand, cannot be combined with any other promotion, coupon discount, not valid in purchase. Okay. I'm a Petco member. It's under my wife's name, but I might go check this out. I need some Petco deals, all right? And then second piece of news was this right here. This was Hawaii news now. 25 dogs released during Mali fire evacuation found safe. And let's hear about it.
Look at this guy. He doesn't have time to mount a TV, does he? This man has 8 weddings this year. 8.
Dozens of animals were released from a Maili animal rescue during the evacuation, but were all brought back to safety. Leilani Richardson has more from the burn zone.
We're off Kaukamana Road, which is just left blackened by yesterday's fire. And you can see where the ground is hot and it's still smoking. Every once in a while, we saw flames, just small flames from the ground. And when the wind picks up, it just carries all of the dust and soot. In fact, it's actually difficult to stand here. It kind of burns your eyes and it's difficult to breathe. Just below that smoking Maili property is an animal shelter, the Hawaii SPCA of Maili on Kaukamana Road. The co-founder says his wife released 25 dogs during the evacuation with the help of police.
They got the dogs out. They did. It was unbelievable. The police department actually went in there and helped her get the dogs out. So they were all allowed to run off to safety. Unfortunately, it took us almost all night to get the dogs back. They were running all over the place, but we did get all the dogs back. Some of the animals refused to leave because they were so scared. Others were taken in by Good Samaritans, and others ran off. But the community and other charities like Cat Charities helped bring them back all by this morning. This is Joey.
It's so good to be here. Yeah, everything.
And this is Harry and Ron, clearly happy to be back home and safe. Reporting from Maili, Leilani Richardson, Hawaii News Now.
All right. Dog park dangers every owner must know before they visit. So, we're number 3. Tips for keeping the park safe for everyone. Always clean up after your dog and dispose of waste properly. Only bring dogs that are healthy, vaccinated, and well socialized. Stay near your dog and intervene quickly if you see signs of tension. Keep young children and food outside of the fence area to avoid accidents. Respect the park rules and posted guidelines for everyone's safety. Number 4, warning signs of unsafe situations to watch for: overcrowded areas where dogs have little room to move, increasing tensions, dogs showing signs of aggression, stiff posture, growling, snapping, raised hackles, unattended dogs or owners not paying attention to their pets' behavior, poorly maintained parks, broken fences, dirty and muddy areas, overflowing trash. Dogs appear sick, coughing, limping, or with visible wounds, a risk of disease spread. Before your next visit to the dog park, take these important precautions to heart. By staying alert, understanding the risk, and following these simple safety tips, you can keep your dog happy, healthy, and out of harm's way. Don't let hidden dangers ruin the fun. Make every dog park experience a positive one for both you and your pup. Watch, learn, and keep your best friend safe. That's right. Dog park dangers every owners must know before visiting. And I think a I can sneak in a quick pet deal, right? Let's do that. Let's do that. Shared. All right. So as you can see, right, you click on the banner. They have everything pets here. Everything they started. Prime started now. They got prescription where you can do that. But I love shopping by the big brands because again, I have, for my dog, adults 1 to 6, right? Multi milk bone, right? And I love Purina. That's right. But let's see. Let's go with Hill's Science Diet, right? Giving your best friend their best life. Everyday nutrition, therapeutic nutrition. Shop for your dog and cat. Number one U.S. veterinary recommended brand. And they have everything, snacks. All right, let's
We're late. Sorry, pal.
You only have so much time. So feed Science Diet with our clinically proven antioxidant blend, helping pets live healthier as long as possible. Because you're only human, there's Hills. Science does more.
thank you for watching today. The Pets Rule Show, Monday through Friday, 7:30 8 p.m. In the summer, we're gonna have different times. That's why you see I'm on at 6 to 6:30. And how do you stay tuned and know when I'm going on? Well, go to YouTube, click on that bell, right? And that can tell you, wait a minute, he's on. Remember, throughout the whole summer, I'm going to be visiting public parks, giving them a grade, seeing, how they are, how dog parents are, interviewing dog parents. That's right. Meeting dogs, meeting dog families. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Support the Pets Rule Show. Like, smash the subscribe button. Bob, what do you say? Bob has his eyes closed. Visit hlcpets.com for pet deals. Pets Rule at hlcpets.com. Call me 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. 1-800-213-0988. You have questions, I have answers. Call me, $1.99 per minute fee. Snap, share, win, enter your best pet pictures, videos for a chance to win cash prizes, email pictures, videos, pets rule. And for the rest of from the 8th to the 13th is Prime. You can win $10 Amazon gift card. Winners will be announced live on the show. You must be a Pets Rule Show subscriber and be watching the episode live. Enjoy for Prime, July 8th through the, I believe it's the 13th, but it says the 11th there. Well, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.